Hello and greetings everyone. Today I'm out for a walk in the woods, um, right next to the River Blythe. I know some parts looks like a canal, but it's the river that runs through the town where I live. Now if you go down that way a mile, the river widens out enough to get small boats in, and another mile down oil tankers can come in, and other large boats. Which is quite surprising when you look at the river now, and it just looks like a stream, and it opens up to one of the biggest rivers in the area. To me it feels very good here, very nice here. Now at the minute I'm trying to find ways to get close to the gods. I got some beautiful trees here. By the way, this is where I train. This area here we use for sword fighting, bows, boxing training, normal fitness. It's a good little spot. It's where we normally come, and it does help quite a lot. And this is why I've chosen this today, because it's a known place to us. Now I get very annoyed when I come and you're seeing all this nature around. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And then you come and you see this. But you look at the rest of the area, and it is lovely. It's a gorgeous area. Now, I'm going back to my car in a few minutes and getting some bin bags and collecting this. Shouldn't have to, but it's the only way to do it. Oh, what was that? Oh yes, we've got moles, which is good. Moles are natural. Mole hills everywhere. Right, and I'm going to put you down for a second. Now then, what I'm going to do today, I have this little bag. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. What's in it? I'm going to have to move this camera because it doesn't seem to get us in a light where I can be seen. Not that I can see anyway. I don't know if this is any better. But in this bag, always keep me having well, and dowsing rods. Now, dowsing rods will work in a variety of different ways. I hope you'll be able to see them here. Now then, dowsing rods work in certain ways. If I'm holding dowsing rods, I wait till they get steady. Now you've got to practice with these. I ask them first of all to say yes. Say yes. Say yes. And then we'll cross over and meet. Not very strongly. Okay, we'll go back. Can't get them to go back yet. I haven't practiced enough. Give them a shake, put them back up, and I think I'm going to turn around this way to show you this one. I'll show you again, say yes. Oh, I like this spot, like this one. Open. Oh my God, that's the first time they've ever opened. Very first time. Okay, say no. Now when mine says no, there's only the one rod moves. So I get them back to normal. Say no. So the one rod moves. Go back to normal. Now, I'm surprised. This has normally never worked. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Come on, don't show us up. Okay, normal. Well, you've got to practice at these. Now, this is the first I'm going to try this. Show me where the river is. Okay, that's where the river is. Just over there. Okay. Show me where the mole is. Let's walk round, see if we can find where the mole is. According to this, the mole could be here. I'm broken again. Walking round. Nothing's happening. Walking back over this way. And again, this is showing us this is where the mole's been. Now then, these need lots of practicing. Lots and lots of practicing. I've been reading a lot about them, trying out new things. Now then, what I'm going to use these for, not today, what I'm going to use these for is I'm going to go to a sacred spot tomorrow. And the reason I got these is to learn about ley lines. So, I'm going to a sacred spot tomorrow that I know, Standing Stone, where I actually found the Standing Stone through getting lost and following what I thought was my way back to the car. Turned out to take us to the ley line, which was very fascinating. So I am going to use these sort of divining rods. These used to be called witching rods, or dowsing rods. And I'm going to try and use them to build up my senses. Senses that we all have. Senses that are natural to them, and that we just don't use anymore. So I'm going to try and reawaken the senses where I can... I mean, that was finding where the water is and where allegedly a mole is basic. It's getting to understand how to use the witching rods, which is important. Now then, I'll be going up to the sacred spot and I'll be learning, trying to learn myself how to use them better. How to become accustomed to them, to learn the ways to go. Now these witching rods, dowsing rods or whatever are not magical in any way. These come as a sort of antenna to increase our natural abilities. Many years ago, our people would find a way around the land and world and at sea by ley lines, by having a natural compass, being able to know where north is. Now I have one of those natural compasses, which I am, and I can tell you north immediately is that way. That's where my thumb's pointing behind us, so that's north. Now I can tell that instinctively. Now my mind's been taken away by something, and while we're talking, there's two robins in the tree there. Beautiful red breasts, beautiful. Now they've gone. But in such a place where there's not much colour, except for the rubbish, which I will move, in a place where in the autumn, believe the Americans call it fall, but there's not much colour. It's just amazing to see the red breast of a robin. Now I'm going off subject, sorry, I just love being out here. So I'm going to go and I'm going to learn, teach myself how to be more in one with the gods, which is important. And this is, as I say, skills that we haven't got. Well, we have got, but we don't know how to use them anymore. We have senses that we feel, but we don't know how to put them into action. You know, how many times have you been out and, you know, thought, oh, I'll go this way, and you'll go along and you'll see something fantastic. And you go, wow, I've never been this way before. I'm glad I come this way. It could be, again, you're following ley lines. And these ley lines lead you to some really spiritual, fantastic places. And it just so happens these spiritual, fantastic places are places of beauty. Anyway, I'll be making a video in a couple of days. I'm going up to the Standing Stone. It's around 10,000 years old. And I'll make more videos. By then, I should have practiced my dowsing rods a lot, because it's all about practice. Anyone that doesn't believe in dowsing rods, which probably will be a few years, I doubted them. And the video I watched on YouTube, the guy says, if you don't believe it, make yourself a pair of the coat hangers and try it. Well, so I thought, I'll have a look, see how much they are on Amazon. And I found these ones for $1.99. So, bought them. I thought, well, if they don't work, I've only spent $1.99. And to my surprise, my first attempt worked. So since then, I've been to Mel's house today, and I've done it blindfolded, where I can't see, and I've asked the dowsing rods questions, yes and no, and the rods moved exactly the same speed. Now if I'm blindfolded, then I can control them, because you can see the movement will be either too quick or twitchy or nothing like that. But I'm convinced they work. And oh, look at that. In nature, I'm always getting taken off the subject by the beauty of nature. Now again, this could be signs saying, wow, look at me. Like, you get drawn to it. And when you come to an old tree like this tree has seen some things. Such an old, fantastic, majestic tree. And it's not alone here. Off subject again, sorry about that. So anyway, next couple of days I'll go up and I'll make some videos about the gods. Try and connect more with the gods. Okay then. Toodles everyone. Hail the gods. Hail Tia. Hail Air. Hail the Old Father. And stay safe. Toodles.